Chat, why are people even writing in Unity? Player whore speed? Oof, chat. I know I was talking about your mom. Pew 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 pew. We're pretty much done. Actually, this is the Lost Overwatch 2 content with the PvE stuff that they said they were gonna make. Does this make this so that nice? There we go. Now it's not. Look at this. I mean, is this not Vampire Survivors? Oh, the other thing we can do is we can say like they have different speeds, right? So this one's gonna be like 5. Like one's gonna move way faster. Like I'm already a programmer. Like I'm already a game dev programmer. Yo, what up? What up, chat? You might know me from the Primetimogen. Chat, I mean, look at this. Look at it. I put this here. Oh, you can't really see it though because of chat. I'll just make chat go away. Who cares? Games on Steam. Look, we can already make this, chat. I mean, it's practically a game already. You know? It's practically a game. Smooth 60 FPS. Smooth 60 FPS. Hey, chat disappear? That was cold. What up to Fear? Hey, thanks for the sub. 17 months. Truly no brain. This is optimized for Steam. It's actually optimized for all platforms. So chat, does anyone runs better than City Skyline 2? Indeed. Has anyone ever made a game before? How do I do this? Am I supposed to compose like, so I have a texture, right? Are we getting subbed back? That's such a great question, Hamza. I have no idea. Game in OCaml, match made in heaven. I've made really bad games for. Like, do people instead use like a vector point? How do people say, okay, I have this texture and I put it in the game. How do I like, is a rectangle good? Should I be using rectangle? Should I be using like a vector 2? I'm just gonna not pay attention. Okay, Nightshade, see you. I don't know what people usually do. You know what I'm saying? You get my calculator? Nice. Right. So like for collisions and for other stuff too, right? Like I don't even know what to do to start for this part. What I want to do next is, let me, here. We can already make these guys move to this box, right? So that's fine. Ending points is done, then touch a physical ladder come onto the character. Okay, so should we try and make an entity? Because I was reading this entity component system in OCaml. I was reading this a little bit ago, which was a kind of, oh, maybe it wasn't this one. Let me see if I can find it. I don't think it was this one. I was reading a nice article about this kind of concept. I think it was this one. Yeah. And some of this was quite interesting. I don't think I mean, don't even need physics for to have a game. I don't think we even need physics. Because we're not going to bounce anything. Or like, we'll just check if they collide. We can just do the maths. Right? So like, I don't even know that we need physics, really. Have you done the system review stream yet? Nope, I haven't done it yet, Nightshade. You still have a chance. Right, we can just do some good old trig. But that kind of assumes that we're just going to do rectangles most of the time. So like sprite, health, enemy, script. Like I'm not sure. I'm not convinced I like this. What's the game concept? I want to make Vampire Survivors / Halls of Torment. We'll start there. Like that's where we need to start. You know what I'm saying? We'll make like that's where I want to start. And then I have some ideas for things that I'd like to try and do later. React? What the heck? Halls of Torment. So no shade to Vampire Survivors. Obviously, it's the one that started it. But I like Vampire Survivors a lot more than I like... I like Halls of Torment a lot more than I like Vampire Survivors. 3D, I think triangles are the base balls. It makes sense. Rectangles are fine. I just didn't know if, like, should I be using rectangles? Should I just be using, like... Should I just be saying that this thing has, like, a shape? Should I implement some other way? Oh, Nightshade, I think you'll like Halls a lot. I really like Halls of Torment. I think the... Yeah, Nightshade. I tried playing Vampire Survivors again since I played Halls. And then I didn't... I haven't played it since. If that tells you anything. Box? Bounding box. T. Create. Vector 3. Oh, but this is for 3D. We don't need 3D. Audio stream, blend mode, bone info, bounding box, C array. What? I don't know. I don't know everything that we even have. So tell me this. I know. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nightshade. So I'm alright. Dillon. Can you play for 8 hours straight to give us some context? We could play one. But the problem is, it's going to take like 30 minutes. Ray collision. Rectangle, render texture, shader. Texture 2D, texture wrap, transform, vector 2, vector wave. Check collision lines. Oh, hey, check collision point or rectangle. Oh, nice. That's cool. Point, line, point, circle. Oh, nice. So there's a few. Oh, here's sweet. Here's one that checks whether two rectangles collide. Okay, that's good. That's good. So the game's 2D, by the way, right? Like if you haven't played Halls of Torment, or these games, 30 minutes or barely 7 minutes in the stream sounds like you have energy to play around. I could play, what we could do is I could play 10 minutes of the game to show people the kind of game that I want to make. Because that may get, because not everyone's played the game, but I honestly, I haven't played any other game than this in the past like month or two, basically. Whenever I've just got a little bit of time. The other nice thing is it's a good pausing game too, because you just pause and come back to it later, no big deal. Straight top down for now. No quap. No, I can't play quap. Okay, but this is nice though. This is good that we have this, because a bunch of these are then done in C, chat. This is really good, by the way. A bunch of these things should be really fast. Like, these should be really good. He's actually doing it. I am doing it. So we could actually check collisions with rectangles, which is good. In browser or some platform? My computer. That's all I care about for now. I'm not making GTA VI. No, I already work on NeoVim. I don't have time for another editor. D-game, so we need to start saying sprites a lot. Well, true. We will be saying sprites a lot. Can't wait to compile this to WASM. I don't know if that'll... maybe that would work. Maybe Rayloop would work. I don't know. Thanks, Malatrash. We're using Raylib inside OCaml? I am. Look at this. We're already drawing stuff. I'm already a gigachad. So we should also just change this so that this texture follows this point around, right? It was actually so easy. In 1 hour yesterday, we got Raylib. Like, there was already a library to do a bunch of stuff for it, and it was working really good. Can I come over to play on your computer? Yes, we'll have a LAN party afterwards. So that's kind of what I'm like. I'm kind of wondering, like, you want to have like a rectangle. We can work on something to work with rectangles, right? Because I don't think we have a lot of extra Raylib types. Yeah. So we would just need something to, like, we can center this texture on this rectangle. Can I paint the texture onto the rectangle? Is that a thing? Because it's like, draw a color-filled rectangle. I guess it's like you wouldn't really do that, right? You would say you map it, right? So I would just want to do something like where I would say, you know, like let draw T, right? Famous game dev. True. I use a game engine, bro. How do you even finish your game, bro? Begin texture? Really? Begin texture mode. Render texture dot. I don't know what this means. So I need to read some of the docs for these, I think. Methinks. Begin texture mode. Begin texture mode. Render texture 2D target. Begin texture mode, end texture mode. Ends drawing to render texture. I don't think we need to do that, do we? Render texture 2D. Load texture. I'd have to read quite a bit about this. I don't know what this means. There's some gaps. I don't think you ran into it all, did I? The gaps has some memory. Oh, that's funny. Is render texture ready? Unload texture from GPU. Check if texture road texture for rendering. Load key map for image. I don't know what this means. I don't know what this means, chat. Game dev teach, React teach, although both. Thanks. Load texture from image sounds promising. Load texture from image. Texture 2D. So I already am loading an image. Go blue, indeed, bad cop. I'm already loading this texture, which load texture file, then load texture from file into GPU memory. So I already have that. And I have this texture here that gets passed around in this player. So like we could just pretend Pascal game dev on Linux. Oh yeah, Year of the Linux Deck. Yeah, not only is it Year of the Linux desktop, it's Year of the OCaml Gamedev. It's both of those. How to map texture to a rectangle. Yeah. We can ask ChatGPT. How to map a texture onto a rectangle in Raylib. And we'll just draw texture rec. That seems fake. Draw texture rec. Okay. That's a good call. That seems to be a pretty good call. T.texture, T.rec. But what am I supposed to put inside of here? What is the source and position? Texture, source, position. Why would this not, I don't get what this would be. We can do like rect, T.rec. I don't know. 0.0, 0.0. I don't know, something like this, right? So just start with 0 year. Yeah, that makes sense. Whoops. Let's go to draw texture. We'll delete this and we'll delete this. And let's go player draw player T. Okay, so it didn't draw. It did not draw it. Let's try. Rectangle.x t.rect rectangle.y t.rect. It seems kind of weird that you would do that, right? Oh, hey, look. Oh. Source position, draw a part of a texture defined by a rectangle. Oh, but that's not really what we want to do, right? Where is ban? Here we go. Okay. Why don't you use buffer line? I don't need a buffer line. I don't know. So this must be for if you're putting a bunch of things from a texture into here, right? Like you draw some rectangle from. So this is not the right rectangle, basically, right? Because this one is the source and this is the position. Large texture maps, right? I do know that that's a thing. Yep. Just telescope to look at buffers like a Chad. Useful for loading all textures into memo once, right? I have seen that. I've watched already too many YouTube videos about making a game. That's what convinced me that this would be a good idea. Which is why we're in this situation right now. Well, I don't really want to use this then, though, do I? So, I want to do the whole thing. Because this rectangle is like... This is the rectangle that I want. It has an XY. This is like positionally. But maybe that's weird. Because how do I make this? I say like here you go here to here, right? And this is like width and height, right? Okay, so let's just not do this right now, right? Let's just say this. Draw texture. T.texture. And it's texture position. Let's just say right now, this isn't right. Rotation, right. Texture, X. Oh, we need to make a vector of this. Okay, so let's do, no, that's not what I want. I want to do, rectangle to vec2 or something like this, right? And so let's do vector to create. This part's fine right now. This isn't really what we want to do. Oh, right. Right, we can't use that. Rectangle. Let's do this. Rectangle. Nice. Look at this. Nice. Very cool. We need to scale this down, though, quite a bit. Which would be like 0.25 or something. Okay, nice. Maybe even smaller. 0.5. Nice. That looks pretty good. Then we want it to be the center of the rectangle, right? So it would be rectangle. So let X is rectangle X in, let Y is rectangle Y in. But then what we really want to do is let X equals X plus rectangle width. This is a float. Divide by 2. Whoops. Oh no. Expression type int, but it's going to type float. Oh, right. Right, there we go. I keep forgetting that I need to do that. Let's really just do this. And then we can do the same thing here. Height. And then we can just say X and Y. Oops. That's not the way that I wanted to do. Oh, maybe we should make it pop up like this. It's actually kind of nice this way. Nice. We use libuv for multi-thread. It does use libuv. Yeah. We're using ArrayLib. Can you draw individual pixels in the stone structure? I think so. But my previous experience playing the game with is Matt. Yeah, I don't think it's really like a game dev thing. Wow, nice game. Thanks. The Cherno would give a knee and everyone to use C. What? I don't know who that is, Rodrigo. What's up, Sturzala? Is OCaml Pearl? Yes, you caught me. Dang it. Ads be gone. True, chat. If you want ads to disappear, you too can sub. It's incredible. Nice. So now we're moving around. You can't really see because there's no there's no scenery, but like these guys are trying to catch up to us. I'm still somehow not drawing it like in the center though, I feel like. Oh dang. Hey, thanks, Sturzala. Appreciate the gifted sub. But this is kind of, you know, along the right direction at least, right? You know what I mean? This is like along the right direction. No ads for that, Borba. Exactly. Highly recommend subbing, by the way. True, you get these really cool sub icons. There's only one actually. I wrote some of the examples. Oh, really, TC? Oh, cool. Yeah, I just mean like I think there's a lot of stuff that normally other engines will have for you, but that's okay. For me again, he has his own company developed game engine nowadays. Oh, cool. Yeah. No brain gang. Exactly. It takes a while, but you'll get there. When I first started making a game for school, I spent a week on it. Well, I've been coding for a while, so have no brain left, so I don't even know how to unsub. Exactly. Once you start, you can never go back. So let's do something like this, right? We can just do something like list dot find mobs, fun mob. Let's see, collision, check collision rex, right? And we would do like mob.rect and player. Let overlap is this in. Let's actually do it like this. Oh, chat, we already have a game. Look at this. Oh no, it's catching up. It killed me. It killed me, chat. Look, boom. You selling signals confirmed. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, it seems like the dumbest scandal of all time, but we'll see. Bonk. Chat, we already have a game. Yeah, well, once there's no, like, you have to restart the game. Bonk. That's pretty cool. AAA games don't dare to be this brave. Exactly. It takes true talent and passion to end up with a game like this, you know? All right, so let's just say we stick with rectangles for right now. Let's just say we stick with rectangles, right? Kill Dash 9, exactly. It just kills Neovim. When you're adding microtransactions, as soon as we get something enough to trick people into wanting to try the game, we'll immediately stop feature development and immediately move to microtransactions completely. What language is this? OCaml, my camel. So at some point, we'll need to try and do animations too. Oh, OCaml, nice. Ooh, how quickly can you build a swap machine? Exactly. All right, so I'm just thinking out loud here, chat. Wait, this is an OCaml stream? It is. It is, Nightshade. We need the enemies to be prime hegemonies, but as sprites. That's a pretty funny idea. Let's just try and do something silly. Let's just try and do something silly like the player is gonna shoot something out, right? So like right now, what are we gonna do? Like, so how would we even do this, right? We want to find the nearest mob. Right, we want to find the nearest mob between ourselves, right? Make the player camel and then can spit. That's actually pretty funny too. Let's do closest mob, right? So we can do list, sort. I actually just want to find, like, I don't even know what would I even use for this? Maybe I could use reduce. Right? Because that's basically what I want to do, right? I want to say mobs. And we're going to do this isn't really right though. Because what we really want to do is we want to say something like let distance is there's no rectangle dot distance. Distance. Oh dang, hey, thanks Code Monkey. Reduce and min, right? Well, so I'm trying to think, like, so this is where it feels like, do I actually want to use rectangles or do I want to use like vectors as the center as well? It's just prime senior on cheaters. That would have been really funny. Is a first sort distance, right? But you don't actually want to call sort, Mahika, right? Because then you want to actually not call sort. We're not actually trying to get the whole list sorted. We only want to find the smallest one. Why not just use a polygon? Well, so right now we're using rectangles. But I'm trying to think, like, what's the easiest way that you would calculate for distance, right? So the simple thing is we could do like, what did I call this again? Rectangle to vec2. Mob. Rect in this. Oh my goodness. How many times can I misspell rectangle? Chat, that's going to happen a lot, I think. Circles are usually cheaper than rectangles. We could maybe use circles later. Uh-oh, Nightshade and Tired having a fight. Animal would be the big boss, cat and dog would be critters. We'll see. What's the game about? It's going to be like, we're super far in it right now. We're like, I would say almost done. Like we're pretty close to being done. Here, I'll show you. Like, look at that. Like, we're pretty close to having a fully functioning game. Fun, rect, center, then vector to distance. Well, there is no vector distance. Cody was just lying. Because this would be center point, right? And so we can say let player center is equal to rectangle to player in this. And we can say, so this is a, oh, vector 2 probably has one. Vector 2 dot distance. Nice. There we go. Let distance equal. So in what we should do is we should say reduce map. Do we have map reduce? What would you, filter map? Maybe I don't have this. I don't know. That's okay. We can just do this. Right, so now we have the distance. And so we say if distance is less than... I don't really like that I have to calculate this over and over again. I should just not do... Stop. Let ac center is rectangle of ac rec. And this let ac distance is this. If distance less than ac distance, then mob else ac. Isn't that how I do this? Isn't this not? Oh, right. I gotta go flow like this. Nice. Okay. The game is zombies versus plants. Yeah, I was thinking rectangles. Wicker, but then I was thinking, yeah. Yeah, if you want distance to object position versus surface position. Yeah. So let's say we do this, right? We can also make this like quite a bit more pixels, I think, right? Like instead of... Why does it make it full screen like that? That's kind of weird. Whatever. Very sizable. Petition include crabs, gophers. The game about exiting. Dang it. How's everyone getting my ideas? So... But closest is this, right? Oh, sweet. Look at that, chat. You can tell that it's... You can tell we get a blue one instead. Look. I think when you're inserting the window with regular, just constantly make the window full screen or not. Yeah, there are a few, but it plays kind of weird with awesome WM, so it's kind of whatever. I'll propose one. OCaml. We don't have a name, and it probably will not be OCaml, just as a heads up. Right. This is to calculate closest one. It seems pretty good. And we can change all this later. We're literally just exploring right now, chat. Part of this is to just learn how to do this. Why is it called OCaml, by the way? Because it's objective camel. OCaml hurt my ears. Wow. Don't worry. We're not using that. But now that you said you didn't like it, shoot. Shoot. So that kind of makes it more complicated. I'll have to think about it. Ladies game engine. Yeah. That's currently the leading contender right now is Eye Ladies. We'll probably have auto aim as an option at least. I really like a lot of the stuff that Halls of Torment did, so we'll probably copy some ideas from that. What about camel feet digit? Probably not that either. Thanks, Vincer. I appreciate that. All right, so this is the closest rectangle we want to aim for. So we would want to do something like we shoot at it, right? So we would want to make like a bullet. So then if we make a bullet, right? I don't know, something like this, right? So we make a bullet. We're going to want to shoot one. And if the bullet intersects with a mob, it's going to just kill the mob, right? So it'll remove it from the list. Let's see how you do collision detection between the mobs and the projectiles. Well, we can just check if the rectangles collide. We can actually already do that, right? So we know the vector distances between these two things, right? So like, let's say we have the closest here, right? How can I can draw a line, right? Draw vec. Surely there's like draw line. Int. Okay. This takes start, pos, x star, pos, y star, blah, 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 blah. So I want to draw a line between these two. We're just starting to learn OCaml. OCaml.org has a lot of great resources. We're going to get the module as class style, and OCaml's really nice. Yeah, it's not really, they're not really class, they're kind of different. Did it not? That should work. Keyboard. Huh, don't know why it didn't work. So two unpacked 2D vectors. Exactly. Yep. So we can then get, so let's draw a line from players. So let player X is vector 2 dot. How do I get the first item out of this? 1 probably? No. Set X, Y, X, just like this, right? Yep. Okay. X is player center. Let player Y is this. Let closest. Draw a line. Player X, player Y, close color red. Sure. Oh, these are all... Wait. Okay, so I have to do probably draw a line. Okay, never mind. I can just do it this way. This takes start pos, end pos, thickness, and color. Okay, great. So we just don't even have to do this, right? We can just do player, center. Nice. Okay. Oh my goodness, chat. Look at this. Look at this. I already have auto aim. It even looks like a laser. Bzz, pew, pew, pew. Trying to get a job at Jane Street? Yes. The only reason to explore technology is to get a job at Jane Street. Dang, they caught me. Billions. Who needs Unreal Unity when you have OCaml? Exactly. Exactly, chat. BRB, trying new technology. The J Street is known for their OCaml based game performance. Exactly. So you're doing this whole thing in pure OCaml. Well, actually, it's Raylib. I mean, we're gonna try and write it in OCaml. We'll just see what happens. Yeah. What inspired this decision? It's just to see if you could. Well, I beat everything in Halls of Torment. And so then I wanted to make my own. So there you go. That's pretty much it. And I'm not gonna write it in C or C++. That doesn't sound that fun. What's your template? What do you mean? What's my template? All right, so I mean NVIM theme. Oh, it's my own. How difficult is an OCaml program for multiple targets? I have no idea, Wicker. I'm sure that with Nix, I can get it to work because I just said Nix and Antonio will be like, ooh, did TJ just say Nix? So I'm confident I can nerd snipe him into making this build for all the platforms. So I'm not super worried about that part. I'm sure Antonio will fix it for me. Out of the kindness of his heart. And into thinking that maybe by doing this, I'll be bedazzled by... Oh, but there are other ways. Oh, wow. You're the famous NeoVim developer. Thanks, I think. But there are other ways. Yeah, honestly, we can just put it in a Docker image. I'm sure it'll be fine. All right. So we have the closest one. So what I want to do is I want to like shoot a bullet. We need like a direction as well, right? Which would be like vector 2. We should just open Raylib as well. Like there's really no reason not to do that, right? Oops, .t. Okay. Nice, that's cool. Raylib dot. Okay. Sweet. That's great. Windows isn't real. Distributing static bindings for links really easy, but OCaml for Windows not fun. Yeah, I'm aware. Although we don't have a lot of other, like I don't know how many other dependencies we'll have, so I'm not sure how much it matters. Like, if I don't use a lot of dependencies, is it going to be hard? Do you read fiction books? I've read a few fiction books, yeah. You really are turning into Prime. I'm aware that I'm not going to finish the game, so it's not the same as Prime. Because I said from the start that it will never get completed. Sometimes code project isn't the point, it's just fun to explore and learn. Exactly. We also need to say what bullets are out, right? So we need to have a list of bullets. Whoops. Can OCaml cross-compile easily? I have no idea. I do have a Windows machine. I could build it. Also have a Dactyl. I have some QMK thing somewhere. Yeah, I don't know if that will help you find it actually or not, but I have something in there that's like TJ DeVries thing or something. Why a list of bullets? We need to know which bullets to render on the next frame, right? And we can also do something like tick mutable ticks remaining. Yeah, later we can try and do some ECS stuff. I'm interested to explore what we could do with ECS, but like I don't. Have you seen Nick's? Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen it. Nice. I think ECS would be a good fit for OCaml. It does seem pretty good. Looks great to write games in, to be honest. I think, honestly, it could actually be good. Like, it has a pretty good C interop story. And it seems like a bunch of other things that you'd normally want to do in a game, it could be good at doing. There are some things like to do. This should be unboxed, question mark. Like, I need to look into some stuff like this because we'll probably want to make sure that a bunch of things are like not boxed and that we're but I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Like, I need to figure out some of those things as we go. We'll be able to find out what stuff is slow and which stuff is not, though. All right, so we also need to draw all of the bullets. Let draw T. Now let's do draw rectangle. Draw rectangle. Draw rectangle rec. T dot rec. And white, sure. And then let's go to here. And let's go ahead and do list.iter bullets. Bullet.draw. We don't have any bullets right now, right? So then we should do something like every once in a while we shoot a new bullet. We add that to the list, right? Realistically, this should be an array. Like, it should be an array, probably, that we can resize. If it was just developer one, unless that was well, we should be good. What are you talking about? Hey, is this the real teacher? It is. It's just smart adding references for now instead of doing like custom object pool from the start. Like, yeah, we're gonna start dumb and then get smart, chat. We're going to start dumb and then get smart. All right, so let's do something like state. We'll say tick. We'll say tick is tick plus 1. And then let's do state. Say tick. Make it work, make it better, make it fast. Unlike my normal strat of start dumb and dumber. True, I have seen that strategy employed by a lot of developers. I have seen that. I've seen it a lot. All right, so now let's do something like this. If tick, how do I do mod? What is the base? What is mod F? Mod F. Float, 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 float. Mod float. That doesn't seem right. Let's say tick mod 5 is 0. Then bullets, else bullets. Let bullets bullets bullets. This should be a rectangle. Rect is player. And then let's do speed. Let's say speed is equal to 1.0. I don't know. We're gonna need to I don't understand. Why can't I mod this? Was Vim your first editor? Kinda. Are you trying to get some ideas for your game engine? Well, kind of. I mean, rectangle speed direction. So for this, where did we do finding the closest one? We need to do this over here, right? So that'd be like this. So closest direction is like, or direction is vector2 dot I think it's confused. Let's do let direction is vector2 normalize. Sure, that seems pretty reasonable. Subtract. Okay. And then what else do we have here? Ticks remaining. Ticks remaining is 5 or something like this, right? If, let's just do if tick, oh whoops, tick equals 5, something like this, right? Hey, look, did you see that? It appears on tick 5. Let's do it on tick 10. No, that didn't seem right. Is it really that fast? Let's do 60. Nice. 1 second later, it's there. Okay, this is fine for now. Let's just say we're only going to shoot 1 bullet. Okay, so we get 1 bullet. So then we also meta. Yo, what up, meta me? Professional only needs 1 bullet. And exactly. It's a great point, Sam. So foot guns. Yeah, but we should do like this. Shout out, meta me, like this. All right, so then we also need to, like update the, we need to like, let's just do something like this, right? We can say let update. That doesn't work. We'll say rectangle dot set x t dot rect. Something like this, right? T direction. Vector 2 dot x. Okay. Let's do this. S X Y. Okay. It's not really right. So then we can do if t.text remaining then false, else true. Oops. All right. No, if it's less than or equal to 0. On brand enemy. Well, okay, let's see. Yep, I like that meme already. It's a good one, Dylan. Indeed. I'm glad I was a similar response to people. Demonstrating consistency. Exactly. Methamphetamines. That's good. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. So this is kind of dumb. This isn't. Okay. Chat. Recognize. This is not how we're gonna write the code for real, right? T.ticks remaining. Ticks remaining -1. Okay. Don't worry. All right. Don't worry. Is this job really? No, not at all. Just for funsies. Just for funsies. We need to make a smaller rectangle though. But that's okay. Do an OCaml. I'm not writing OCaml at work, Stu. Source graph pivot to Gamedev. Dang it! I've just spoiled the plan. List iter bullets f bullet dot update. That's oh right. Filter let bullets equal this in this, right? Oh, chat. It disappeared. So let's say it's got 120, right? So it should stay alive for like 1,000, 2,000. That's actually too many. We die faster than that. Oh my goodness, chat. We're like almost to a game. We're like almost to a game. So when the Rust borrow check wrestling, minus the borrow check wrestling, very similar. Lots of similar concepts. Yep. Lots of similar concepts. Okay, so now, oh, but this isn't going anywhere. Why are we not bullet set x t-rect? Subtract closest center player. Right? Why is it not moving? It's not moving anywhere. That doesn't seem right. Right? Right. It should be calling bullet update. Rectangle set x. Oops. So we are calling update, but it doesn't seem like the rectangle is moving, right? Am I crazy? Speed is 0? I don't think so. Oops. Speed's 1. Let's just try 100 and see if that's why. I can't actually tell. Bullet list filter. Is it just moving really slow? Let's try 10. Bullets. Wait, why do those start moving faster, chat? That doesn't make any sense. That's oh. Wait a second. Oh my goodness. Okay. Rectangle. These are the same. These are the same, chat. Create. I need to copy this. No, this is why mutability sucks. This is why mutability sucks, chat. You shouldn't do it. Mutability, not even once. Let copy. That's why most, yes. So the reason that it's hard to tell is because that's across the C boundary. That's why I was getting confused, right? How is OCaml on the compilation front? It's fast. Every time I save, that's how long it takes to start going again. Okay, so now he do be shooting. He literally do be shooting, though. He do be shooting. So now we draw the bullets, right? Now we need to do something like list iter mobs, right? So now we need to check and filter out any of the mobs that overlap. List filter. Let mobs. List filter mobs. F function mob. Mob.rect. We can say rectangle collision check collision rex mob.rect, and then let's do list dot find or any something like this. Find, is it find? Bullets. Something like this, right? Bullet dot rect. Option value exception none. Uh-oh, where do we have this? Where did we write something here? In 214. In 170. Oh, because we shot one of the mobs. Oh. Hey, buddy. What's up, dude? One sec, chat. All right, there we go. Okay. Oh, wait. I can do this, right? All right, so this should be okay. Closest center. Oh, right. So we can only shoot a bullet if we have someone anyways. I wonder if bullets should be a reference to a list then. Yeah, it was Kiddo. Neil just woke up from his nap. I think we have to use a ref probably. We'll just change this so that it's a little more obvious. Bullets. All right, so then in this case, we can do all of this. Say this, move this here. Else bullets. We can say like bullets. Equals. Or we could probably just write this like this. like that. Oh, are these flying way too fast? Oh, wait. All right, so let's try this. Well, let's reduce mobs. Some closest. So if there's a closest center. OCaml have a game engine? I don't know. That's what we're exploring. All right. Bullets. So we should be getting. What's the rev share like? It's 100% to me. If you develop on this, you send me all the money. All the money. Let mobs, filter mobs, find bullets. So there's none. Wait. I think I need to do it this way. Nice. Oh, chat. I'll change this to 1. Oh, I think we killed it. Oh, we also need to take the bullet out if we've done that though. That part's a little bit complicated. You know, 100% around the feature I'll add to scrape factions of a penny from it. Exactly. Okay, so let's make these bullets shoot fast, right? So it's like, boom. Oh, right. We didn't. What is standard lib.mod? I actually don't know why this doesn't work. It's a little bit confusing. How to get the mod of a float value in OCaml? Actually, not sure what I'm supposed to. C# also got nothing. Yeah, languages are definitely learning from each other, right? Mod float. Float. Float.of int. All right, this needs to be this. It needs to be 0. Oh my goodness, chat. We actually did it already. Holy cow. We pretty much have the whole game loop. Look at this. I beat it already. Like, look. Like, I'm already there. Boom. Boom. Done. AAA game. LA epic gaming moment.